Welcome back to Kids Alive Church. I'm teacher Joanna and this is Buddy the Zebra. And today we are doing a new series. We are starting a new series called Treasures of the Nile. Do you know what are treasures? Treasures are something important that you can find. The pirates go searching for treasures, right? Because they are something that is precious. And what is the Nile? The Nile is actually the river Nile. It's very famous. It's in Africa. All right, so we're going to study about treasures of the Nile. Basically, we're going to go from Joseph to Moses. What? It's going to be really interesting. But today we are starting with lesson 1, A Dream Come True. And this is found in Genesis chapter 41, verse 1 to 57. Now, this story is about Joseph. So, another important thing that we are going to do in this series, when I tell you the topic for each lesson, like today's topic is A Dream Come True, the truth for living is God plans. Everybody say with me, God plans. Yeah, God plans. Very good. And so, the background story is this. It's about Joseph. Now, Joseph was actually the favorite son of his dad, right? You all know this story of Joseph. His dad gave him the coat of many colors. He was the favorite son. And then what happened? His brothers sold him as a slave. How can brothers sell him as a slave? Yes, that's what they did. And then Joseph went from a slave to someone that was important. And then he went to prison. And then now the story continues. Okay, so in prison, this is what happens. He had a very special gift. His gift was interpreting dreams. Now, remember back when he was home, when he had the dreams, and then his dad and all the brothers, and they were like, huh? And then the brothers were jealous of him, dream. So, today's one is a dream come true because Joseph is now in prison, and then there are two people there with him, a butler and a baker of the king. Okay? So, the butler and the baker both had dreams. And guess what? Joseph interpreted the dreams. Now, for the butler, he interpreted it and said that he will be released from prison soon. And guess what? He was released from prison. And what about the baker? The baker's dream, Joseph said, oh, this is a bad dream because you're going to be put to death. And guess what? He was put to death. So both of these interpretation of the dreams came true. Because what? Because Joseph had a special gift. Now, Joseph said to the butler, hey, Mr. Butler, when you get out of prison, please remember me. Please tell the king about me. Please ask him to release me. But guess what? The butler forgot. 2 years went by after the butler was released when the king himself had dreams. And he was so disturbed by the dreams. He's like, oh my goodness, what dream is this? The dream was actually 7 skinny cows eating 7 fat cows. And then, another dream he had was 7 dying wheat. You know, the top of the wheat, the top part. 7 of those wheats ate 7 healthy ones. What kind of dream is that? So the king was like, Hayo, what is this? Please, somebody interpret for me. But no one could interpret. Not even the wisest man in the king's household could interpret the dream. And then the butler said, I remember. There's one guy. He interpreted my dream 2 years ago and it was correct. Maybe he can help you, king. And so they called Joseph out. And Joseph told the king, King, your dream about 7 cows eating the 7 fat cows and 7 dying wheat, corn, eating the 7 healthy corn is basically God saying there will be 7 years of blessing. You'll be very rich. Your crops will come in. Everything will be very good. But after that, there will be 7 years of famine. That means 7 years of nothing. No rain, nothing will come in for 7 years. So, that is your dream. Oh, the king thought, now what do I do? Okay, so the king thought and he thought, this guy is a very wise man. You know what, Mr. Joseph? I'm going to make you the head guy. You are going to take care of everything. You're going to make sure the 7 years of blessing will somehow be good. So Joseph was made in charge. And guess what? In these 7 years that he was leading the country, he managed to help the country save all the crops. He was a wise man. Guess why? Because God made him wise. That's why this lesson is called A Dream Come True. So what can we learn? The key points for this lesson. 2 things. Number 1, trust in God's plan. Joseph didn't know how to trust in God's plan. He's like, I am sold as a slave? What? But guess what? God had a plan. God plans. Yeah, God's plan is always different from ours. But he trusted in God's plan. And number 2 is believe in God's power. God gave Joseph a special power to interpret dreams. Believe in that power. Joseph didn't say, your dream lah, I don't care. No, he chose to believe in God's power and he interpreted the butler's dream, the baker's dream, and that is what got him to where he was. So number 1, trust in God's plan, and number 2, believe in God's power. Now our friends are going to tell us the memory verse for this week.
Hello and welcome to KidsAlive Church. I'm Henry the Hedgehog.
And I'm Noodles the Panda.
Alright, so today's memory verse is very simple. Teacher Joanna has asked us to come and tell you the memory verse for this week.
But first, can we do something real quick?
What's that?
Can we tell a joke? Because I remember Eddie and Larry were telling jokes all the time.
Okay. Let me think of a joke real quick.
No, I have one, but I'm a bit unsure if the kids will like it. But I need everyone to clap your hands when I say 1, 2, 3. Okay?
Why do they need to do that?
Because it makes me a bit not so nervous. I'm a bit nervous because it's like yeah, I get a little bit nervous sometimes.
Okay, so everybody, when we count 1, 2, 3, you need to clap your hand, okay? One big clap, alright?
Okay.
1, 2,
3.
Was that good enough for you?
Oh, yeah, I guess, but that little kid at the back there didn't clap for me.
Which little kid? Hey guys, come on. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's much better. Thanks, guys. Okay, the joke for today is, what do you call a pig that knows karate? What do you call a pig that knows karate?
What do you call a pig that knows karate? Ooh, that's a tough one. Karate.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. A karate ninja master.
I don't think that's the answer. Well, the actual answer is, what do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop! You know, because karate chop, pork chop. Got it?
Oh, that's good. Karate chop, pork chop. Oh, that's excellent. Good job. Alright, so the memory verse for today is very good, very simple. It's Genesis 50 verse 20. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives.
Wow, you tell it with full of expression. I love it. Wow. But you know what? I think the kids need to say it too. So I'm gonna say it, and can they repeat after me?
Yeah, I'm sure they can. Can you guys do it? Hey kids, can you guys do it? Alright, let's go.
Okay. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives.
Wow, that was good. Well done, children. So, I guess we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Wow, I hope you guys enjoyed that. So the memory verse for this week is Genesis 50 verse 20. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. I hope you guys are blessed by today's lesson. I am excited about the treasures of the Nile. I hope you guys are excited too. Remember, truth for living, God plans. Take care, you guys, and be blessed. Bye-bye.